Yeah, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a hot dog.
Yeah, hot dogs
But
are really weird.
that could just be my fragile masculinity speaking right there.
What? What does that mean? You eat bananas all the time.
Well, bananas are fruit, and yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, man. What's up, guys? Welcome to what we like to call carcast.
And what a carcast is basically a podcast in our car while you enjoy the sights of Los Angeles or wherever we may be driving. From the views of our camera on top of our car, you can hear us talk about whatever we're going to talk about, or you can just mute and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, and where we are today is Sunset Boulevard. So Sunset Boulevard is one of the most famous streets in Los Angeles. It is about 22 miles long, and it starts in downtown and ends up at the beach. So we're going to be driving through. We're currently in West Hollywood. That's where we're going to start off because it would take about an hour and a half to drive through all of Sunset Boulevard. So we're just going to show you a section that starts at the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, and we got Sanat here. My name is Barry, and we also got Coco.
Yeah, here is Coco. She doesn't know why she's here.
I love the cat. Coco.
We have Coco sneezing over here. Speaking of sneezing, it's currently allergy season, the worst part of the year. And Barry doesn't really experience any allergies, do you?
Not really. I'm not really an allergy kind of person, but I know you are.
Can you be an allergy kind of person? It's not a choice.
I mean, yeah, but it's a trait of yours.
Yeah, that's my trait.
Yeah.
This is my defining trait. I have allergies. But so that's pretty rough. Drugged up on Allegra right now, the essentials. That's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's my defining trait. What would you say describes an allergy person if it's a trait?
They always talk about the weather. They always talk about how they're feeling whenever they go outside. You know, their sinuses and stuff like that. It seems to be like a top thing that they're on top of their mind all the time.
Top of mind?
You know, the type of person that has asthma, has eczema.
I have all three of those things. I have asthma, I have eczema.
You're that kind of person.
I have seasonal allergies.
My goal for today's carcast is to make fewer driving mistakes than last week. I think as we were watching our first time doing this, you could tell my mind was not on the road for a lot of it. So this time I'm going to try to be a little bit more cautious.
What's interesting is that he was looking at the road the whole time, but still making mistakes. I'm like, where are you looking?
Yeah, I'm just really bad at multitasking, thinking about what to say. But I think I'm just gonna try to get a little more balanced this time.
I think that's a pretty reasonable goal, I would say.
Plus, it's easy now. We're on Sunset Boulevard, so I just go straight all the way.
Yeah, you just gotta follow the street.
Turns.
It's pretty cool. Today I am drinking Pete's, and I got what is called a golden latte, and it's pretty funky. It has like turmeric, ginger, regular latte ingredients of espresso and milk, but it's very interesting. I feel like it's good for me, like the turmeric and the ginger, but like don't know if that's a great coffee flavor, but it's fine. I will still drink it.
Taking risks, taking chances.
Yeah, I like to take a lot of risks.
That's what you gotta do. What I've been looking forward to is the game. Sanat said she had a game.
I do.
For this carcast. I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but
I do.
I'm definitely a game boy. So.
Well, what's interesting that I was thinking about when we were planning our route, we're like, okay, let's do Sunset Boulevard. And, Sunset Boulevard is a famous street in Los Angeles, right? A lot of people know about it. Like, it's similar to like Mulholland Drive, Sunset Boulevard. Are there any other famous streets?
Melrose?
Yeah, Melrose. There's a lot of famous streets in LA. And I was thinking to myself, there's also a lot of famous streets in New York. Obviously New York and LA are always in competition. These are always the two cities that are always being talked about when it comes to, best cities to live in the US. And, New York has famous streets like Fifth Avenue or, whatever. So I thought it was interesting if we would play a game of comparing New York versus LA famous items, but food edition.
Nice.
Because we are foodies.
Yes, sir.
We're going to play a game. where I have a list of, competing foods on coast to coast. We're each going to say which one we prefer, tally up at the end, and see which city we prefer food-wise.
And if we end up choosing New York, we got to move to New York, don't we?
I mean, I guess we got to visit New York. I don't know if I want to live there.
Right.
So I lived in New York for about a year before I moved to LA. And all I really do my free time is eat. So this is very important to me. So we're going to start off, I have it all ready.
Right.
We're going to start, off of some breakfast.
Okay.
First, we got bagels versus acai bowls. So what I'm going to do is say the New York food item first and then the LA food items.
All
So
right.
bagels versus acai bowls. What's your vote, Barry?
I gotta choose bagels on that one.
Yeah, I gotta choose bagels. I agree. All right, next. The classics, okay? Pizza versus sushi.
Okay. I definitely pick sushi on that one.
Whoa. That's actually really hard for me. I'm gonna go ahead and say, a New York style pizza will always be better than sushi to me. However, pizza in general is not better than sushi to me.
I will say that, sushi's more hit or miss. You can have some pretty bad sushi.
But you can have some pretty bad pizza, but you'll still eat it.
Pizza's pizza,
Yeah.
To me, pizza's not really like a... I don't know. I don't understand about the hype about a pizza. Like, a really good pizza is only marginally better than a terrible pizza.
That is false.
Like,
You
pizza's
haven't had
pizza.
good pizza.
I've had good pizza.
You haven't.
But
Think of a cafeteria, elementary school cafeteria pizza versus a New York style
no, don't get me
slice
wrong.
from Joe's.
It's different. But at the end of the day, it's dough, tomato, and cheese. Like, that's what pizza
No,
is.
it's more than that. It's about the ingredients.
All right.
Okay, the ingredients matter. The cooking method, everything matters so much.
So you said pizza?
I'm saying pizza because New York
Okay.
style pizza is always going to win.
Are we
for
keeping
me.
tally?
I'm keeping tally.
Is it just the total? So, like, what's the score?
Right now we have Barry is 2 out of however many questions I have.
How am I 2? I picked bagel, then I picked sushi.
Yeah, I'm tallying up how many you say for LA versus New York. So you're 2 for LA, 0 for New York.
Oh, bagels for LA?
Oh, sorry, bagels for New York.
Yeah, so how's it 2?
It's 1-1 for you.
Okay, yeah.
For me, it's 2 on New York and
All right.
0 for LA. I'll
Okay.
tally up at the end, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have burritos. Oh, sorry, that's the LA one. Hot dogs versus burritos.
Oh, it's easy. Who would pick hot dogs? Burritos, for sure.
Yeah, burritos. Okay, I agree.
Hot dogs are weird.
Yeah, but hot dogs are pretty big in New York. There's a lot of stands for hot dogs, $1 hot dogs. It's a very
Yeah.
big thing. But burritos are just so much more satisfying. You could do so many things with burritos.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a hot dog.
Yeah, hot dogs
But
are
that
very
could
weird.
that could just be my fragile masculinity speaking right there.
What? What does that mean? You eat bananas all the time.
Well, bananas are fruit, and yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, man. Next up, I don't know if you've had this, Barry, but based on what it sounds like, just decide.
Okay,
Okay, so we got pastrami on rye,
All
rye
right.
bread,
I know.
versus French dip sandwich.
I've had both of these.
Okay, good.
I would pick the French dip.
Yeah, I would pick the French dip as well. Okay.
French dip is the LA one?
Yeah, that's the LA one, fun fact.
All right.
Next up, so now we're in the desserts. Okay. We got cheesecake, New York style cheesecake, classic New York style cheesecake versus donuts.
Oh, you already know. Cheesecake
Yeah,
for sure.
cheesecake.
We
Barry's birthday was on April 1st.
Yeah.
He is a joke. And got him a huge thing of New York style cheesecake from Rocco's.
Rocco's Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best cheesecake in LA.
Facts.
It always hits.
Facts. I love Rocco's. Please go. It's in Santa Monica. All right. So cheesecake. That's a given. Okay, next we have Italian ice versus bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Yeah, bubble tea. I know bubble tea is bigger in San Francisco.
Yep.
But bear with me. I was really trying to improvise here. I think
There's a lot of bubble tea in LA.
yeah, I think there's
for
a lot
sure.
more bubble tea in LA than New York. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say bubble tea.
Yeah.
Anyways, so both cities are pretty well known for food trucks. I would say New York more. So now we're gonna go more specific. Halal trucks or Mexican food trucks?
Halal
Yeah,
food trucks for sure.
facts. But like, I would go ahead and argue that the halal trucks in Philadelphia are so much better than the ones in New York somehow. Even though they like started
honestly,
in New York.
Philly's food trucks cannot
Smacked.
be touched. Those are honestly amazing, and the value's always just so
The
good.
value incredible. Everything's incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah,
When we went to school in Philly, and there were food trucks all over the place.
yeah.
I really took that for granted. I
I really
sometimes
did.
dream about there was a Jamaican food truck or like a Caribbean food truck, and they served
Yeah.
plantains with jerk chicken, and you get this huge plate of food for $5.
It's crazy. It's
And
crazy. It's such
just
good
amazing.
value.
I loved it.
I spent a summer once when I spent a summer in Philadelphia trying out all the food trucks I could find. And I think I reached like 30, I want to say.
30 food trucks in the summer. Wow.
I think so. Yeah, I lived like. Food
This
trucks
was in
are
New
my
York?
life. No, in Philly.
Philly.
When I was
Okay.
in Philly. Because like there's so many. Oh.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
your top three?
Okay, so there was one called Chemo's. And they had like excellent sandwiches, breakfast
Classic.
sandwiches. They had cheesesteaks. You know, cheesesteaks are big in Philly.
Run by an Egyptian dude.
Yeah, run by an Egyptian dude. He was great. Then we got like the classic halal trucks, chicken over rice, chicken and falafel over rice, the classics.
Yep.
And then actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say Lee's. Lee's had really good breakfast sandwiches. Lee's.
Where was that one?
Lee's was right outside the quad
Okay.
towards 34th Street.
And would they serve breakfast stuff?
Yeah, like a lot of breakfast sandwiches. I only got the breakfast sandwiches from there, but she also had like other stuff.
I don't think I've been to that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. Now, we're getting a little bit more broad,
Okay.
okay? Italian food, pasta, pizza, all of that stuff,
Yeah.
versus Thai food.
Ooh, that's a little tough.
Yeah, it's a little tough. It's a
You
little-
go first. You go first.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say Thai food, only because Italian food, like, no offense, Italian food's great, but it is kind of easy to make at home. Versus a Thai food, I'm like, this is like the ingredients are harder to find. It's a little bit more difficult, more work than
That's true. It's very
making
true.
Italian food. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Thai food.
I'll go with you. I'll go with Thai
Okay.
food. But we're also biased because we started eating Thai food a good amount the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, we
And
were
it's
going
been
through
good.
a yellow curry obsession.
Oh man, what was that place in Westwood called? That Thai place?
Oh dang it! I don't remember.
There was this Thai place in Westwood here in LA, and we got their most famous dish. It was some sort of curry,
Yeah.
and they asked us how spicy we want it, and we said spicy. We said spicy.
Yeah.
And then we got another dish, and they asked how spicy. It was another curry, I think.
No, it was drunken noodles.
Oh, drunken noodles. And we asked-
Patsiu.
and we got medium spice on that one. So first comes out, or both dishes come out, and both of them are just unbearably spicy. Both the medium one and the spicy one are just like insane. They were so good, really good.
But the yellow curry was less spicy somehow, even though we asked for it to be more spicy.
Yeah,
The
even-
noodles were where we were like, ooh.
yeah, the drunken noodles. Even though we said medium, I couldn't eat it. We couldn't finish it. It was just like unbearable.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
And I think since then we've been
Excellent.
back in our Thai phase where we just like
Excellent.
we love Thai food.
Yeah, in college, I would eat Thai food all the time.
And that's the thing. We had so much Thai food in college.
Yeah, and then like we
And I
just
got sick
got
of it.
over it.
We got sick of
Yeah.
it.
But now we're back at it again.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
Man, I'm feeling Thai right now. All right.
That sounds
What's
pretty
next?
Good. That sounds pretty good. Okay. So this one's a little bit of a stretch, but it is an argument I've heard from people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So now we got Shake Shack, which is started on the East Coast, better known there. I know we have them in LA, but we're just gonna,
Okay.
for this sake, just say Shake Shack versus In-N-Out.
Oh, Shake Shack.
Yeah, Shake Shack. Not gonna lie, I think like In-N-Out has like some cool secret menu items, like the animal style fries, the animal style, add-on you can have, but it's just like definitely not my favorite place to get food.
Yeah, In-N-Out to me is like an upgraded McDonald's,
Yes.
but like you're starting pretty low. right
Yes.
there. Actually, I don't know why I'm bagging on. I don't know why I'm bagging on McDonald's because
McDonald's is not good.
I like McDonald's. I got the app on my phone. There was a point in my life when I'd have it at least once a week.
Crazy. Crazy.
But yeah.
So yeah, that's actually all I got.
Nice. So what's the winner? What's the
I have
verdict?
to tally up real quick. Do you have any other categories that you think I missed? I know there's a lot more New York.
I would say,
foods.
do you like? Does it have to be food edition?
It doesn't have to be food.
Okay.
We can go now to like.
I'd say
just like
driving or walking.
Oh yeah, driving versus walking. Yeah. What would you say?
I'd say driving for sure.
I'm gonna say, walking. I'm a big walker.
Okay.
My favorite thing is to be in a walkable area. Okay, so now we go. Okay, walking versus driving.
Well, let's tally it up. Let's see what the winner is.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay. What do you got?
Barry's LA 5, New York 4.
All right.
I'm the opposite. New York 5, LA 4.
All right, so we're pretty close.
We agree on most things except sushi versus pizza. That's where we disagree. We actually agree on everything except that.
Wow, okay, all right.
That was the defining moment, the pizza versus sushi.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got to move to New York.
Dang.
Move back to New York.
No. Okay, he's eating a clementine. Where they come from, don't know. How is he driving? Don't know.
I won't eat the skin this time.
Yeah, last time he ate a kiwi with the skin on, which is really weird.
For oranges or for tangerines, clementines, I can never tell the difference between them.
I think this is a mandarin.
Is a mandarin the same thing as a cutie? Or a clementine?
These are cuties. Cuties are mandarins.
Is cutie a brand or is it the name
Cutie's
of
a brand.
All right, okay.
You think cutie's a fruit?
I thought maybe it was like
I'm
the
eating
name
a
of
cutie.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
A key part of the carcast is to come prepared with a snack. What's Coco up to?
She's just chilling.
Coco doesn't know what she's got ahead of her. After this carcast,
Yeah.
we're gonna go on a walk through a neighborhood.
We've been trying to train her
We're gonna
with the harness.
bring Coco.
How did training this morning go? The harness.
Honestly,
indoors?
big improvement. We got this harness for Coco, and at first, whenever she got the harness put on her, she'd go hide in the apartment.
Yeah.
But today, she was fine. She started playing. She was eating. So I think she's getting around to it.
It's true. It's true.
We haven't taken her on a real walk though outside, so this will be a first for her. Hopefully, it goes all right. You excited, Coco? I think she's excited. Yeah.
She has no idea what's going on.
Coco's the star of the carcast. She's just chilling there.
She's living a good life.
I was looking at Facebook today, and it seems that every other post is just like about a marriage or an engagement or a new baby getting born. That's all I see on Facebook anymore. I feel like they should rename Facebook to Baby Book or Life Event Book, because that's what Facebook has become.
Why life event book? You think that will pass?
Life Book.
I mean, that is what Facebook is.
I mean, it started out, more social, more of like a social media, just anything. But now
That's true.
I go through, and that's all I get.
That's true.
Occasional meme, but then new person getting married. Occasional meme.
That is true.
New baby. Maybe it's
I think it's just the time period we're in.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like we're now hitting the age where it's normal for a lot of people to get married.
Yeah.
Occasional baby here and there.
But also, like, what would you post on Facebook? Nobody posts random stuff on Facebook. They only post like the big
That was
stuff.
definitely like bigger in high school.
Yeah, they post like the big stuff now. Like you only post it if it's something big.
Yeah, or like a life event. You can add a life event. I think the last time we posted is when we got married, which was like over a year ago.
We're part of the trend. It's wild.
We were.
Man.
Life event.
Does that mean Facebook's dying, or is that like just the new purpose, and it's just gonna keep going like that?
I don't think Facebook can die. Facebook's so popular abroad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Facebook's like a big thing in other countries. In the US, yeah, it might be dying it down, but like people still use it.
Yeah.
Like news, there's a lot of drama with that. People still use it, but abroad it's definitely much bigger.
But the new users, I feel like you don't get any new users. It's just like
they gotta be getting new users. Facebook's so big.
I'd be curious to know like how many new users under the age of like 18 are joining Facebook.
It's so true.
Because I feel like it's just
people are now using TikTok. Like, I don't even know, what are the kids using nowadays?
Yeah, TikTok,
We're
Instagram.
at the age where now they're kids. They're using things that we don't know.
I feel like we know everything though. Like we know about TikTok. We know.
Yeah, but are there other social medias that they're using?
We're not that old.
I hope there's not.
I don't think
another
there's anything we
social
haven't
media.
heard of.
That's true. That's true.
Although we are approaching what you like to call our quarter-life crisis. I'm 25 years old.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna be 25 in about a week and a half.
Woohoo.
Which is crazy.
It's exciting. Excited for your birthday?
Yeah. It's on the Friday. It's pretty solid.
That is solid. It's a
My
solid
birthday does tend to be on a weekend. It's pretty nice, I would
Yeah.
say. But yeah, that's honestly, why is it called the quarter life crisis?
It doesn't make sense.
Like,
Because the life expectancy of most people in the United States is what, like 80, I think? Something like 80?
yeah, somewhere around there.
So the quarter life should be 20,
Yeah.
which we've already passed.
Like, quarter life crisis is assuming that it's normal to live to 100. But I guess nowadays it's more normal than it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But like, it's an interesting way to put it. I guess it just sounds better, quarter,
Yeah.
1/4, a quarter, like everything. A quarter just always means like 25, 1/4,
that's
25%.
That's the bias there.
That is
That we
definitely
have
why it's called that.
a
But when you
quarter is
really
worth
think
25
about it,
cents.
it's not a quarter of a average life expectancy.
That's true.
Expectancy.
So in that way, you don't got to worry about the quarter life crisis. It's already old news.
Yeah, it already
It's
happened.
just another age.
Which sounds about right. I feel like at 20, I was freaking out. Because that was like college.
When were you not freaking out?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But no, I definitely feel like that was the period of time where I was definitely freaking out about like jobs
Yeah.
and stuff. And now I'm just like jobs, old
Yeah, I would
news.
say 20 is probably more of a pivotal moment than 25.
Yeah.
Like what's going on at 25? You're
Yeah.
already working.
You were probably a junior in college at 20,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what you're going to do. Terrible time. So actually, I was looking up Sunset Boulevard earlier, trying to learn more about this street, and just found fun facts about this movie I never heard of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's on their list.
It's a solid film.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's a good one.
But yeah,
I think I have. It's about it's about like a washed up actress.
Yeah.
Actor or actress, I can't remember.
yeah, that is what
Yeah,
it's about.
something about it. It's been a while.
Mary's a big movie guy. He's seen a lot of old movies.
Yeah.
What's your favorite old movie?
My favorite old movie? Oh, Casablanca, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Best love
Classic.
story
The classics.
I think I've ever seen on the big screen.
Love that.
It's French. Wait, no, it's not French. My bad.
Yeah, what? It takes place in Morocco.
Yeah. But, they speak some French in Morocco, so it's not too
Yeah,
far
that
off.
doesn't mean it's French. That's communism for you.
That's true. For me?
No, I'm just saying that's
Oh, yeah.
communism
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
Like,
Speaking of French, we just watched The Eddie, and that was a show on Netflix.
short series.
What's crazy about The Eddie is that I just found it because I was doing some research on Damien Chazelle, the director of La La Land, one of our favorite movies, my favorite movie, and I just found that he had this recent Netflix series called The Eddie, and we watched it. It was pretty good, right? You liked
Yeah,
it?
I did like it. It took place in France, but it was about this guy who owned a jazz club in France.
Yeah, I think
I honestly
it's so
don't want to
cool.
give anything away. Like, it's just like it's very unexpected.
Yeah, you look on IMDb and it says musical as a genre.
Yeah.
And you
it's
watch
not.
it, it's like, yeah, there's some songs in there, but it is a drama / crime / thriller or
Yeah,
whatever.
it is really good though.
It's pretty heavy sometimes, yeah.
And it came
really
out
good.
a long time ago. It came out like mid 2020. And like we're just hearing about it. I feel like it wasn't really advertised.
Yeah.
But
I think it's so cool to open up, to just have like your own club, or just have your own like restaurant or club or something like that. I want to do that one day with you. Open up a
it
restaurant.
sounds like a good time. Imagine that we open up a restaurant.
Or I was thinking about how it'd be cool to have a family restaurant where the kids are participating as well.
Participating.
Yeah, it'd be so cool to have like our kids working in the restaurant,
Yeah.
getting paid. That's where we disagreed. What do you guys think? Should they get paid or not paid if you're a teenager working for your family restaurant?
Yeah, because I feel like I've heard, like I've known some people who their parents owned a restaurant back home when I was growing up, And they just like were there to like help out, but they weren't like getting paid. Like it wasn't like a job. Like they were just like it's like forced upon them. They're like, you must now help out at the family restaurant.
Okay.
So I thought it was an interesting concept because it's like, I mean, yeah, honestly, it's pretty tricky.
Yeah, I have no experience, but if our kids were working, I would want to pay them. I wanted to make it feel like a real job, and that they're not just
A real job.
not just wasting time or helping out the family biz, but they actually have.
So there would be like an official payroll.
Yeah, they could be working somewhere else. I don't know if it would be official payroll, but getting getting paid.
Is it like under the table or like, thanks for your work today, $50?
That's a good point. That's a good point. I have to talk to like a tax accountant or how that works. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. Like, I mean, it would be pretty simple to pay them like in cash every day, but I don't know how legal that is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're definitely in Pacific Palisades.
Oh yeah,
now.
Palisades Village, another nice spot.
It's really nice. A nice little shopping area. There's a farmer's market on Sundays.
I don't think a lot of people know about the Palisades Village.
Yeah, I recently learned about it, and I was like, whoa, this is nice.
But it's a really nice spot. I would definitely take people here if they're visiting around. How would you rate my driving for today?
I think significant improvement from the last time.
What?
Last time I was worried. I was like grabbing the sides, a little worried.
What if you had to rate a scale of 1 to 10? What was my driving last time and this time?
Oh, last time probably like a 6.
That's not too bad actually.
No, that's pretty bad.
That's not bad.
You should always be a 10 when driving.
Okay, all right. What about today?
Today 8.5.
8.5.
Just a light thing really, but I think overall you're pretty good.
Solid. I'll take that.
Yeah, didn't almost hit anyone, so that's good.
Coco, you ready for your walk?
Who knows? Maybe we'll bring Coco to the beach. I've seen a lot of videos of cats going crazy at beaches, like out of excitement.
Really?
So like they view it like the whole world is a litter box. So they're like the possibilities. So I've seen videos where they literally are digging like a huge hole, do their business in there, and then dig it up, and then
nasty.
and then bury it.
That's
But
nasty.
then there's like a whole thing where the owner has to dig it back up and throw it out because it's like the business is like poisonous to the sea life.
Okay.
Especially seals.
Well, that's pointless then. They gotta.
Yeah, you gotta take care of it. Like they get to have fun, but then you gotta take care of it.
That sounds like a typical cat. Do you like the sunroof at all?
I think it's okay. I feel like I'm getting sunburned.
Oh really? All right, I'll turn it on.
I actually do get sunburned through windows. Like it's bad. I do get sunburned.
That's an allergy person. Not gonna lie. That's an allergy person.
No, that's just like my pale skin.
It's a trait though. Like when you're an allergy person, you talk about a lot of like issues that you have.
I just have a lot of
with the world.
issues. Okay.
It is definitely a trait.
No, I just have a lot of issues. That's all. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? We started off Hollywood/West Hollywood border, and now here we are. You can see the water in the distance. Pacific Palisades.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy that we made it this far.
Yeah. I'm very hyped. I think this was quality.
Yeah. Solid
Quality
drive,
drive.
honestly. A pretty good drive.
Quality drive. We got the game going. Thank you all for watching. I think this is where it ends.
Yeah, this is the end of Sunset Boulevard, so this is the end of the journey today. End of this video. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.